What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 173 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is Jmack Gaming.
Hello, it is me, Jmack Gaming. If you are new to this series, what are you doing? Welcome. This is episode 173. This is crazy that you just found this. 173 episodes deep.
I wonder where we rank as far as the most episodic episodes of a TEW series.
I don't know.
Here, let's welcome to the most.
No, that's not. I know there's more out there. I know. Curb Stomp has reawakened at like 340 last time I checked.
Ooh.
If you haven't checked him out, I'm gonna link that in the.
Oh yeah, definitely check out Curb Stomp. He's a lot better than us. But nonetheless, we are here running some Monday Night Raw, and I've seen his show, and oh my god, it's a show.
I didn't book a pre-show. I just remembered as I clicked it. Doesn't fucking.
Fuck! Oh! All right, that's okay. Continue.
my fucking ears, Chad. Lord.
I just get so mad.
God, you were gonna book like fucking Tajiri.
I was gonna book the Midnight Cannonball Mark Henry.
Good. All right. We start off Monday Night Raw with Owen Hart in the ring.
God, the tradition's broken.
Where we have 1 week without a tag match or a match. He's still pissed. Like 8 days ago, he lost the belt at WrestleMania. Last week, he couldn't even beat Triple H in the rematch, and then Taker and Kane come out, and there was a big brawl. He wants the man who, he wants Taker. He wants to beat the two guys that came out and started that big brawl with Triple H and himself. He wants to take them out one by one and show the world, show Vince McMahon, show the GM of Raw, that he's still the elite contender here for the Intercontinental Championship. He's still the number one contender to Triple H, and he's still once he takes that belt back, he's going for the World Championship.
Oh, he's gonna be Owen 2 belts.
Owen 2 belts. We'll move on to the next segment, where we have our opening match of the night. We have two members of the new.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Mr. Gets a fucking 61. If I book this, it get a 20.
I don't even know how to respond to that. And about that, it's subpar wrestling and decent. No crowd heat at all. This match was featured two members of the new stable, TNA. Featured all the guys from TNA, the developmental company we run here at WWF. And last week they made their invasion. It features PJ Black, Ace Steel, The Sultan, Test, and Steve Corino. 5 dudes that just want to make a name for themselves. And here they get their first debut match here. PJ Black and Ace Steel beating the light heavyweight champion and the number one contender, the former champion Mistico, when PJ Black pins Taka. And this match was good.
Got a 61.
Would have got higher if Mistico was not off his game.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
We move on to the next match. We're having a light heavyweight, a showcase tonight. But that had terrible wrestling and no heat. Scotty Too Funky defeats a Gamer, Kid Cash Me Outside. How about that? And Too Cold Scorpio in 9:44 when Scotty Too Funky pins his stablemate with the pound driver. Chad, obviously those guys, we have
dissension in the ranks.
We have Norman Smiley leaving, so it's really we really needed something to do here with guys. And our light heavyweight division isn't the biggest right now, but with the addition of Corino, Black, and Steel, we're gonna see what the boys can do.
Your light heavyweight division, it's really top heavy.
Yeah, we gotta build the bottom half. But we move on to a video promoting the brand new tag team here in the WWF.
The Stash and the Stud.
Chad, do you want to tell them about who the Stash and the Stud are?
So once again, Justin is poaching old WCW guys. This is Riggs and Hammer.
former Raven Flock members, Riggs and Hammer, have made their way to the big show. Raw is War. And they will debut next. And in a match, they were not happy with fucking jobbers in it, were they? And abysmal match. The Stash and the Stud defeat Truth Commission when Stash pins Recon with a flashback. The Stash and the Stud, Major Stash and Scott Stud, those are former gimmicks of the two guys, and I don't remember which one's which. But it doesn't matter. But they have both great gimmicks, apparently.
Oh, that's good.
You know,
were there Hammer and Riggs chants during this match?
Yeah. No.
Or were there "Who are you" chants?
They don't. It's they beat Kurgan and Recon. They were probably chanting that at Kurgan and Recon.
They probably just chanted "None of you, none of you."
We move on to an angle featuring Edge and Jeff Jarrett, who is off screen, or this angle is really about Jeff Jarrett. Edge says, ever since he got into this company, he's been hot-shotted around. He's been touted as the number one superstar to look out for here in WWF. The dirt sheets have always been looking out for Edge, but they were also looking out for Christian. And he was so upset about being lumped in with a guy who was clearly under him. Clearly the number 2 guy on the tag team. And after a year and a half of just what Edge says, having to carry this guy around, and his back hurting from how much he had to carry Christian, kind of like how I carry this YouTube channel with.
Oh yeah.
Edge said he had to cut ties with him. At the Rumble, he turned on him, and at Mania, he fucked his girlfriend and beat Christian.
That just caught me so off guard.
And now he finally got Christian off his hands. He finally got the bad taste out of his mouth, and he's finally here to make a name for himself. And last week he beat down Jeff Jarrett, and this week he's called him out. He wants him. He says he's coming for that European Championship at Backlash, and there's nothing he can do about it. And that is the angle right there from Edge.
I'm excited for that match.
Edge is really, he was tired of being held back by a tag team member.
He's got the sickest missile dropkick in the game.
The sickest move in the game. Sick boy. Oh man, another match with jobbers. This is a bad Raw. All right, this is just not good. We hate to see this.
This might be the week Nitro wins.
This might be the turning of the tides. But Al Snow and Bob Holly, they go on it, and Al Snow gets the win with a snowplow. Chad, do you have anything about this match you want to say?
Yes, this was when the people changed the channel.
Oh fuck! This is when WCW spoiled Mankind winning the belt, and everyone turned in to see Mankind winning the belt.
They were like, "Oh, I wonder what's going on in Nitro right now."
This is basically it, and it's probably just a fucking Billy Kidman match against Ultimate Dragon.
Hey, that's gonna be better than this.
Oh, we move on to the memorial segment. A funeral of sorts. Where we didn't see Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. Apparently, we were told that they missed their flights and they couldn't make it tonight. But the show must go on without the former tag team champions. So, we have 4 men of the Vince Corporation. We got Vince, we got D'Lo, we got Farouk, and the most dangerous man in the world, Ken Shamrock. And they're here to hold a memorial.
Oh, man.
A funeral.
Who died?
Who died? No one died, Vince McMahon. He's like, damn it, no one died. But we finally got fucking rid of him. A cancer to the locker room. One of the worst talent here on Raw. And the crowd's like, who the fuck's gone? Who left? He's like, we got rid of that son of a bitch, Tank Abbott. Tank Abbott left Monday Night Raw after Mania. I think he just said fuck it, and he left overnight.
Yeah. He said, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm taking my ball and going home. He said, Vince really just says he finally got rid of that's one more guy of the Shane Corporation down, You know, he's that much closer of beating his fucking son's brain in. Took down the man who formed Team MMA or whatever I call him, WMMA. So, but our next match features two men of that stable against D'Lo Brown and Farouk. We get, oh my god, these matches suck tonight. And about that, a decent reaction from the crowd, but some wrestling. Shawn, Stasiak, and Dan Severn beat D'Lo and Farouk when Stasiak hits the fisherman suplex, and Stasiak now getting 80s. So here we go. Stasiak is that man. Chad, are you ready for the Stasiak title push?
I have been ready for the Stasiak title push.
Well, we're just keeping him on side angles until we're ready to pull the trigger. And we get Mankind, and something's flipped in Mankind, bro. Something is he's not okay. He really
he's not having a nice day.
He's not having a nice day. All right, he's gone after WCW guys for months. Finally thought he had a friend in Booker T, and then Booker T turned on him. Just absolutely just betrayed his trust. And Mankind is this. He doesn't say a word. He's just maniacally laughing in the boiler room. Just laughing for 6 minutes. That's it. That's just that. 6 straight minutes of that. And we move on to an angle with The Rock.
You have resulted to Mick Foley laughing for 6 minutes. This Raw was brilliantly put together.
This is okay. We can't go balls to the wall every Raw, Chad.
I don't know, Mick. Go laugh for 6 minutes.
You just heard the tag team contenders missed the show because they missed their flight, bro. They're not here.
Did that actually happen?
No, but I gotta make it fun. we gotta explain why the boys aren't on the show.
What are Billy Gunn and the other guy doing at Monday Night Nitro?
And the other guy. and The Rock, you know, he knows what's going on. All right, he understands that the Austin last week was more worried about the countdown to Backlash and what's going to happen there. He's more worried about that and how he's being called out than he's more worried about that than the rematch at Backlash. The Rock is really he's not happy at being the second fiddle, really the second choice of what Austin should be focusing on, and he says that's going to come back to haunt him. The Rock will be the world champion. The Rock will take it to Austin. He better have his fucking A game on. He better get his head out of his ass because he's unhappy with everything. He's unhappy how he just keeps losing. He can't win the big belt. He's hitting the roids. He's hitting the gym. The Rock.
He's hitting the roids. I mean, he's hitting his trapezoids.
The Rock will be the champion if you smell what he's cooking.
Yeah, roids.
Yeah, and we move on to our main event of the night. Owen Hart and The Undertaker. I got an 84, which is where I can expect right now with this.
Yeah. This match goes off perfectly, but if I ran this match, fucking The Undertaker would have broke his neck.
By that, it's Superb Wrestling, great heat. Owen Hart defeats the Taker Man with a sharpshooter. Good match overall. But we move on to the next angle, and these 4 dudes, they all come to the ring and beat the shit out of each other again, Chad.
Oh man.
Chad, did you just yawn in my main event angle?
I did. How do you feel about that?
And there's a mysterious timer. You know how when the show fades to black and you can see the little on the right where it shows 2020 copyright and shit on the SmackDown Logan. That's what happened here, but it's just it fades to black with just a timer with 21, or I think it would be 20 days.
Oh, fuck you.
TikTok.
While it's TikToking, do we hear Renegade in the background?
I don't know what that is, Chad.
It's a TikTok.
No, I don't have a TikTok. I'm a man.
Oh, okay. Men can't have TikToks, Justin.
All right, and it just
you want to walk that back.
And we move on. Oh, this show lost us pop. Fuck.
Oh, I go figure.
Oh man, I gotta have Austin and fight fucking Sultan every week. Doesn't matter. We're building stories finally. All right, that's it. All right, show lost us pop. Doesn't matter. 79. You know the deal. We're better than Nitro. We have TikTok angles, and we're building to Stasiak winning the belt finally. Suck it. At least I'll pull the trigger on that. Bet Tricosis doesn't win the belt.
All right.
Hey, remember, fuck Orange Cassidy.